valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all.
Hi, what's up guys? You're watching Wayfinder. My name is Rocky, and in today's topic I'm going to be talking about perhaps one of the most talked about tenets of monk mode or even Redpill, which is giving up the need for a feminine presence in your life. When you're younger, that means giving up the need for your mother, detaching yourself from the need of a mother. And when you're going older, it means giving up the need for a girlfriend, or perhaps having to break up with your girlfriend for the time being, or putting off, the need to hang out with your girlfriend all the time. Now this is what I wanted to emphasize, because when you do monk mode, when you have this certain mentality, you gotta do it for a reason, to achieve a goal in your life, to get to the next milestone in your life. You don't do monk mode, or you don't have this mentality just for the sake of doing it, because as men, frankly, we do need a feminine presence in our life. As you've seen throughout history, the greatest painters, artists, thinkers, innovators, they were all kind of driven by a feminine presence, which they called a muse, that inspired them to do what they did in life. So, if you're a man who wants to achieve something, women, the feminine energy, is actually a good fuel that can drive you to achieve more. But at the end of the day, sometimes life calls for it, and we have to give up this feminine energy. The way that I want to bring this across is using an analogy from chess. I know most of you guys can relate to this because you're intelligent bastards, so I'm gonna use chess. When you play chess, it's like life. Life is not just one chess game. Life is a series of chess games that you play. And as we all know, in chess, in order to win, it is very rare that you win and you don't lose a single piece. You gotta sacrifice something to win. Unfortunately, of course, this is one of the last things that we want to lose, but you can lose your queen. This queen piece on the chessboard is like, it represents that feminine presence in your life. When you are younger, in the beginning, that queen piece represents your mother. She's there, she's all powerful, she can move more than you can move. And naturally, when you're younger, the chess games or the phases in your life are sort of easy. Therefore, the opponent, which is life, kind of that you battle against, is not super intelligent, or it's not as difficult. So in most cases you get to keep your queen. But as you level up and you play more difficult chess games or more difficult phases in your life, there's sometimes when you have to sacrifice your queen. You have to sacrifice your mother. You gotta leave home and be your own man. When there is no other way and there is no other solution to conquer that certain phase in your life, you have to give them up. You gotta sacrifice it for the time being, for this certain phase, to get through this game. Because if you don't give up the queen, as I said, you either put yourself at a losing position, or you lose altogether. And, as I said, you lose all the other pieces, including the queen. But this is why I said that life is a series of chess games. It's not just one chess game only. Because once you get through a phase in your life and you won the game, or probably you lost, the next time you come up, you have all the pieces again. So when you're younger, you may win or lose a current phase in your life, but the next game that you get into, if you choose to play, because if you don't play the next game, it's as if you lost by default, you gave up on yourself. But because you wanted to try again, that's already a sign of success, right? So you try it again, you have all your pieces. So when you're younger, you have your mom again. You never really lose your mom, of course, but you have your mom again. So same thing, like when you have a girlfriend, you may tell your girlfriend, okay, sorry, you have to put off the comfort of having the girlfriend around. It's nice to spend time with your girlfriend, yes, but it's mutually exclusive. Having a girl, spending time with a girl, and spending time on your goals. It's very rare that you can do the same thing at the same time. So you gotta tell your girlfriend, okay, from this date to this date, I'm sorry, like from the weekdays, I'm only available this time to this time. Don't contact me then, but I'm gonna be conquering stuff. I'm gonna be doing the things that I need to do in life. Or, in many cases, the queen is no good for you, the girl is no good for you, or maybe your mom is no good for you, so you gotta give her up altogether. Because this is the message of comfort from the analogy of chess. Did you know that, I guess most of you would know if you played chess, but if you lose a queen, there is still another opportunity for you to get another queen in the same game, in the same phase. They call this move queening the pawn. So even if you lose your queen, you lose your mom, you lose your girlfriend in this phase, who knows? You're gonna get another, like if you lose your mom, but you're gonna eventually position your life in such a way where you create another queen, which is a girlfriend. Or if you break up with your girlfriend, you lose your girlfriend, you lose your queen, your original queen, you can position your life in such a way where you're gonna get another girlfriend anyway. Or probably you get back with your ex-girlfriend. But this is the thing that I wanted to say. The goal in your phase of life is not to get another queen. That's the thing. You lose your queen. Your goal is not to get another queen, right? Because it's kind of complicated. It's kind of difficult to get the pawn all the way to the end of the board. But it's possible. You know, back like a decade ago, I think it was 2011, there was a game where the guy had like 2 queens in one game. Kind of badass, you know. It's like equivalent to having 2 girlfriends, or like having your mom and your girlfriend at the same time in the game that you're playing. So you're even more powerful. That's a power of feminine presence. But anyway, back to the topic. Your focus should not be on creating or getting a new queen. Your focus should be on finishing and winning the game. Because if you focus on creating a new queen, you kind of open yourself up to attack, because your end goal is different. So finish the game, win that current phase in your life. Because you gotta remember, at the end of the day, if you lose because you want a queen, or you want to hold on to a queen, you're gonna lose the queen either way. Women at the end of the day will only stick around if they respect you. Love doesn't pay the bills. They may believe in this fantasy that, oh, I love you, but then your job is to have a plan and to position the chess pieces and to position your life in such a way where you win. Because the girl may be with you, yes, but then you're slowly losing. The queen piece is still with you, even if you're like, the both of you are there. Just like the two, you lost all the pieces in your life. You lost your money, you lost your house, you lost everything. She's still gonna be with you, yes. But then when you lose, in that case, there's still an opportunity for you to win, yes, even if it's just the king and the queen, very rarely. But if you lose, you wonder why she leaves. When you go broke, you wonder why she leaves. Or when you stay broke for a long time and you lose a game and you lose another game and you lose another game and you lose, it's like you lose different phases in your life. Eventually she's gonna realize, you know, there are better options out there in the world. Why am I sticking to this dude? So that's why, you know, men, we're the logical half in this equation, and your job is to think long term. If you need to sacrifice the comfort of having this feminine presence in your life, then that's, you know, that's the call that you gotta make. But as I said, nobody wants to lose a queen. So you do everything in your power to position your life in such a way where you don't lose her. You don't lose your mother. You don't neglect your mother, and you don't lose or neglect your girlfriend. And this is what I wanted to end with. A lot of guys were asking, like, you know, the red pill or versus tradition. Tradition is like, you get married young, or you get a relationship young, you stick by her long term, and then you get married, then you have kids, tradition. Or the red pill narrative, or, you know, the red pill narrative where they say, like, you know, get your bread, get the money, be a high value man, build on yourself first, and then you can get the woman when you're maybe like 30 something. In my opinion, the relationships I think that work out and that make you achieve your goals more is having the girl, is tradition. Having the girl as early as possible if she is the right type of woman. Because just like a chess game, you're gonna look like, what the fuck? I'm starting on this chess game with no queen. Nobody wants to start out a chess game with no queen. But as I said, you know, in the beginning, you can always start out with a mom. So the mom is the queen. But then it's better to have like a girlfriend or a girl of value accompanying you, conquering your goals. Because the more phases in your life that you conquer together, the more mutual respect there is. You see her strengths and you back each other's weaknesses. You conquer life together. But as we all know, finding a high value woman nowadays is no easy task. Finding your queen is no easy task, because some queens, they will sabotage you. They're working against you, or they want all the attention. They're still not that mature, so they want all the attention and the validation, not knowing that you gotta do your own thing as well. That's why in the near future I'm gonna make a video on how to spot this high value woman or this queen that will help you in life. So that's all I want to say, my friends. I hope this helped you. If this did, do leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel.